Well, Nathan, a good run out for your side this evening, giving plenty of players a few minutes in the tank. Then I'm sure really that's going to be beneficial in the long run.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're plenty of training sessions at the minute, and not any games. And Carl seems to be in the same position, so we train at the same place. So we just had a little run out between each other, really, in the house. Nothing too physical. Both teams have had a good workout from it. It's better than any training session, and for ourselves, it's a free weekend, so we needed to get some work in.
Yeah, and you mentioned there about Redcar having similar issues to us in terms of getting games on. It has been highly frustrating, hasn't it, the last few weeks, especially meant to have a decent run of fixtures at home and just not being able to get them on because of the weather.
Yeah, I mean, last February, I think we got 6 or 7 games in. We had some great weather, but this time round, I mean, the pitches are saturated up here in the northeast, and it's tough and it's mightily frustrating. But you've got to somehow keep the lads' interest and keep them ticking over, and that's what we're doing. But listen, the aim is to be ready, obviously, when we go our next game.
Yeah, and tactically as well, a chance to work on a few different aspects of your game. Obviously, giving plenty of players those minutes and a few different sort of tactical matches there as well going on.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't so much tactical. It was more about getting lads on the ball and getting confidence and getting a feel of it again. Most importantly, getting some work into the legs in a kind of as good as real life situation, really, because training, yes, we work hard, but it's not the same as competing against another team. So yeah, it's been a great run out for every single one of the squad. We've rested a couple, just carrying little niggles. There's no point risking them. But no, it's mightily beneficial for us.
Yeah, and especially when you look at, obviously they've got a week off now, but the next game scheduled to be against Hyde United, a side who at the moment are on a really good run of form, and it's one of those where you're going to have to be at your best and all that sharpness. Yeah,
for us, this you can call it a bit of a rest. I don't think we need a rest, but it gives us an opportunity to reset, really. We had the disappointment of obviously losing the 3 points. It's given us a little bit of time to get over that, and we just need to. We know we've got a big push now. If we're going to make those playoffs, we've got to be relentless in our performances, and we've got to find ways to win games. And there's no wiggle room now. The teams above us are winning. Yes, we've got games in hand, but you've got to win those games in hand. So it's going to be decisive. Certainly, it starts with Hyde. Team well informed, brilliant team. Nick's got them playing really, really well. They're winning most weeks now at this minute in time. They're scoring lots of goals. So we'll have our work cut out, but we'll be well drilled for it. Yeah, we'll look forward to it.
Yeah, and in terms of the fixtures upcoming as well, I was mentioned the Hyde match, but a few of the matches have been recently postponed, also against sides in and around us in the table, go for those playoff spots. So, it's going to really be an interesting end towards the season next couple of weeks.
Yeah, fingers crossed. I mean, the aim is to stay amongst it. While games are getting called off, teams are getting further away, and psychologically it looks that little bit harder. But at the end of the day in this league, we know it. We say it time and time again, it's a tough league to string back-to-back wins together. So we're up against it. We're certainly up against it with the amount of games we've got. But this group, I wouldn't put anything past them. We'll have a meeting obviously before the first game, and kind of it's not the season starts again, but it's a reset for us, and we've just got to we've got to be relentless in what we do. So that's the aim moving forward. There's only 15 games left, but we'll take one game at a time.
Yeah, it's one of those where you're going to have to really make the most of your squad. And good news, by the sounds of it from Tim, about Joe Whitby being back in contention in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I'm delighted, because it's been a long road back for Joe. It was one of our big signings in the summer. Started off really well for us, and then he got that injury at Geyser, which has been a long-term thing. For his own health, we opted to go against, or he opted to go against surgery. We thought that was the right thing to do, and it's just took a bit of time getting him back. But yeah, he'll be back, and it'll be like having a new signing again.
Yeah, and then just a bit of news as well this week. Obviously, the North Riders Senior Cup semi-final, found out who we were playing at the trip to Gisborough Town, and I'm sure after Rookford, like they were on Saturday against Scarborough, a side that are going to really give us a tough night there.
Another tough game. I said the same against Northallerton. They're languishing towards the bottom of the Northern League, and as Gisborough did against Scarborough, they raised the levels. It's natural. That's what happens. They were brilliant on a Tuesday night. Obviously, I was at the game, and they made Scarborough look very, very ordinary, and you've got to give Gisborough a lot of credit for that. They worked harder than them. Midfield, they won the midfield battle. I think they could have had a couple more on the night, but fully deserved the win. And I'm glad I went to that game, because it means I know exactly what they're about, and we need to get the lads prepared for it, and irrespective of the levels that we're at and where they're at, there's 2 levels. Doesn't mean anything on a one-off game, so we know we're in for a tough tie. It's a semi-final, and there's a final up for grabs. So yeah, another game that we need to look forward to.
Yeah, and I'm sure as well the supporters, one of those games that they're looking forward to. It's a competition back in 2017. They did really enjoy getting to that final ever, and I'm sure they'll be looking to do the same again.
Yeah, and again, as a watcher, I was at that game, and it was a great atmosphere at the Riverside. And listen, it's the County Cup, and you know, probably unfairly, a lot of teams don't take it serious as what they probably should at the beginning of the competition. Whereas it's worked out for us, you know, it's come well after the FA Cup, and we find ourselves at the last stages. So it's an opportunity for us to get silverware, without a doubt, for all the teams that are still in this competition. They'll be looking and think they can win it. And it's more for the fans more than anything, because you know you're in this game to win things, and the North Riding Senior Cup, yeah, it's a realistic chance that we can do that.
Thank you, Nathan.